Hey, what's up, guys? This is Rapid Fills here, and today I'm bringing you a new live trading recap. I started this trade by a mistake. I was typing in chat, and you can see I traded myself short. I covered, and I short again by mistake. The position was small enough for me to be comfortable and give it all the way up to 150 mark. At this point, I'm just waiting for the trade or the stock to go up there to actually add to my position. I still like the trade. I have the chart on watch list for a reason, and then my video cut off. So I restart recording now. As you can see, I already took the second position, and I already covered at the bottom of the triangle, which is a low day. Hey guys, quick reminder here, we're having a live webinar on Monday, so make sure to join the Discord room. Go to my follow me on Twitter at Rapid Fills, and you will see the link over there hanging, and make sure to subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Monday noon on Discord. I added to my position at the break of the trend line. As you can see, I have a trend line going through, and I thought as soon as it breaks that trend line, it would actually just come straight down. It did not, so I had to reduce my position right there. Again, the stock is just holding under the trend line, which is usually it's a trap. This is how the SPY looks like. The SPY looks heavy. We still have room to actually come down. So essentially, the trade is doable. Now I just cover more, obviously for a profit, but I had to take off those extra shares that I put where I thought the stock actually is going to wash right away. As you can see, my stop is super tight right there at my average. Actually, that's a break even. That just shows how much I have, how many shares I have compared to the other two entries. And I need the stock to either break down or just trigger me out, because this is usually a trap, right? If you're short, you're probably going to end up covering by the break of that trend line right there, right? And it's either breaking down out of that triangle or breaking up from that triangle, and all these people are going to get squeezed that just shorted under that trend line. This is the 5-minute chart. You can see we have room all the way down to 147 and actually 146 as well. Anyway, so 148, it's putting in a fight. You can see a level 2 right there. It's trying, and it broke. As soon as it broke, I just load up back the shares, right? As you can see, I had multiple entries under the 148, and it's still not breaking right away. And this is the reason why I don't really like trading those well-known names, right? Like Walmart, Tesla, Facebook, Bank of America. There's a lot of algos in there. You can see it broke 148 and reclaimed 148 back under 148. Usually those round numbers are really strong support or resistance lines. And make sure to subscribe and like and share the channel, guys. Usually they're really support lines, strong support lines or resistances. You can see now we're under 148. We're supposed to be washing. I put my cover right there at the prior close line, which is at 147.50s around there, and I'm just trying to cover in front of it so it doesn't really touch it and it bounced, and the stock just starts bouncing. So I take some off right away. I take off my short, my cover position down there, and I'm just watching price action at this point. I don't want to add to my position. I just want to maximize my profit as much as I can. It's been really frustrating trade so far, right? Even though it's going my way. Anyways, we're crossing to red on the day, right? It's crossing the closing line. This is a wash right there. You can see it's going back, retesting that prior close at the price action. You can look at that level 2 where the sellers are actually pushing down 49, 46, 49, 45, and it's gonna springs back up but not as much high, and then it comes right back down. So now we're coming down to that pre-market low, which is my cyan color. I'm trying to take some off, and I get filled all the position there. So at this point I'm like covered up probably more than half my position. With that 148 average, right? Because I started at 148, 149-ish. You can see that region right there, and I started covering and adding. So every time you do that, your average actually gets lower and lower and lower, especially if you're getting bigger positions, right? As I said, I covered some, and then I added big at the break of the 148. So my average came down lower. Anyways, we're still seeing sales right there. You can see the sellers are pushing lower and they're stacking every time. And I took some more off at that pre-market low, which is in front of that 147 round number, right? As I said, for round numbers and semi-round numbers, that will be the 147, 147 and a half. All these numbers are really what people are looking at, right? Essentially, as you can see, the tape is speeding. You can see the clicks right there. The level 2 is moving fast. We know something's gonna happen, and we're about to break the 147, and we're breaking it, and we'll wash it. You can see even my chart arrow didn't really catch up to that. Anyways, 146 80s, 70s, 75s. The tape is still moving, and I take some off right away. As soon as it stalls, the price action stalls for a second there. I want to take some profits because there is a high probability that the stock actually gonna stop, right? Stop and reverse and go the other way. So as soon as do that, I take some profits. We still have some room to go to the downside. You can see right here we made a pretty good fall, but we have the 146 that we can aim for, right? On the higher time frame, as you can see right there. We went all the way from 149 to 146. That's $3 drop on Walmart. That's huge, guys. Anyway, so as soon as we're gonna hit that around 146 mark, so it shouldn't be an exact, but yeah. So that's the wash right there, and you can see that white line. That's one of my support and resistance lines that I have on my chart, and I cover everything right there. Reason being, I'm explaining here, and I don't have voice unfortunately. I'm saying you see that the thing is like pouring water out of a glass, right? It used to go like lower highs and lower lows, but all of a sudden it just fell off a cliff. Usually when the price action does that, it's in a human emotion, right? What you want to do is just take that profit, lock it up. Buyers or dip buyers gonna jump in because this is too extended to the downside on a well-known name like Walmart, and people gonna start buying that. Myself, I wasn't in a short. I probably flipped for a quick scalp right there because I know the stock is gonna either consolidate or break to higher from there, or consolidate and break lower from there, right? But more likely is going to give me at least 25 cents, 30 cents, 50 cents if it wants to. It just dropped $3, hitting a major support. Anyways, so what I ended up doing at the end is just consolidating there for like 3 minutes or so. Anyways, I hope you guys learned something. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends, and make sure to be there for the webinar in the chat. I'm gonna have a webinar on Monday at noon, market hours. So make sure to be in the Discord room. To get to the Discord room, go follow me on Twitter at RapidFills, and from there you can get access to that Discord room. Thank you for watching again.